Good body shot by Norman.
Oh! Oh, he's out cold! Out cold!
A gigantic left hand by Brian Norman
Oh, that's
Jr.
a showstopper.
No bother counting.
On another level on the inside. Big left hand! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Oh, nice combination.
Eye on the head too. And I like how Kim, he punched while Inoue was punching. That's what I like. That's what you gotta do. Oh my God.
Left
but I like that too.
Inoue. And then he starts to pour it on. You can hear the thudding shots from Naoya Inoue. Oh, there and down goes Ye-Jun Kim. Be careful what you ask for. Oh my gosh. You know what was on the A knockout was on the menu tonight. What a finish from Naoya Inoue. Ye-Jun Kim, he hit the over. It was 3.5 rounds.
You never say you want more.
Not against
You never
Not
say
against
that.
Butsu.
Man, that's a bad man.
There's levels to this
That's
game.
levels to this game. That's a bad man. My gosh. I told you I told you he figured him out.
You did.
I said he figured him out. I said, I know that ending. Oh yeah, he figured him out. No doubt about it.
That was clean. Body shot now. Just showing the full arsenal of offense here.
Absolutely.
From El Rayo Polanco. Double left hook downstairs.
He's clever. Extremely clever inside the ring.
Oh my gosh. Has Torres on stanky legs, and Eddie Claudio's going to have to make a decision soon enough.
How does that
before
feel?
It's too late. Look at that.
It's
Absolutely
over. It's over.
Well stopped from Eddie Claudio, helping Giancarlo Torres not leave the theater at MSG asleep.
Excellent stoppage right there. That lets you know that something was going on neuro upstairs. No doubt about it. What a performance once again. First thing glaring at me is those legs. Check out those calves. When I see those calves, you know he got stability, one, and he got some power. And then look at the round cup on his shoulders as well. You know, that tells me right there that he does possess some power in those hands.
His trainer, Alexander Caraballo, said, look, he's an improved copy of his father because not only does he box, he cracks, but he listens because his dad preferred to fight his way out of trouble. This kid thinks his way, and he can punch his way through.
I tell you. Told you. When you look at them legs.
That's it. My man is frozen.
Hope he's okay.
Thankfully, he was able to move on his own, Tim, but he was frozen in time by that left uppercut.
He's badly affected by that shot, man.
What?
Wow.
A vicious finish from Juanita Lopez de Jesus. The question is, how much of his father does he have inside him? Well, he got the same power that his Southpaw dad had.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scary power.
Scary power. But Jaimes is not here to lay down. He's in there fighting, man. He's in there just trying to win. He's definitely trying to win. But again,
you saw how he had to reach there, Tim, because of the height and the reach of Abdullah Mason and just how quick he is.
It's not only that, it's just knowing your distance. You know, that takes time to master, understanding your distance. And understanding that, hey, every time I step back or push off that front leg, and I step back.
Oh, goodness.
Forget about what I'm saying right now. I just want to see this finish right
there
now.
There it is. It has to be the end. Fourth round, appetite for smoke. The entire Mason family is on their feet. Valiant is happy. Abdullah has done it again.
Finishes with a hook on the inside. You see Jaimes, he squared up, just giving all his body away. That's why he was able to land that body shot, square position. Nice little nudge right there just to get distance for himself, and then the finish. Combinations all quick, accurate, and right on the money. Here's one thing to throw shots, but it's another thing to be as accurate and efficient as this young man is.
And Tim, it's been the left uppercut all night. What punch ended it? Two right uppercuts.
Yeah, he's the type of fighter that
pick your poison.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Berinchyk looking into the crowd. He's smiling. He's so comfortable right now.
Yes, he is. And you hear the voice in the background of Terrence Crawford yelling to him and saying that, hey, don't allow him to tie you up and hit him downstairs to the body. That's where it's at. There it is. That's where it is. I told you.
Body shot by Keyshawn Davis.
Over.
It is a knockout victory. Hey, Norfolk, Virginia, your young man just did it.
The easiest way to get to your opposition is the biggest target. You see Keyshawn right there, staying composed on the inside, not allowing Berinchyk to tie him up. Again, nice control right there, getting loose, not giving up his hands, keeping his hands free, and landing that shot right there to the liver. Now understand this, from the southpaw stance, that liver sits right there where he landed, right? And you see him dig that shot up. Perfect technique on the inside by Keyshawn Davis, and you saw the effect of that shot right there.
And then once he gets Nakatani up against the ropes, you know, that's not when you stop and pull back. You got to continue. And there goes
body attack. Nakatani's got him hurt, and he's got him down in round 3.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Your hands up.
And Cuellar sees the canvas for the first time as a pro, and he nearly gets knocked out there.
3, 4.
I don't know if he's going to get up here, Michaela.
That was a beautiful left hook from Nakatani.
And he doesn't. It's over. Junto Nakatani, 30-0 as a pro, gets it done. He smelled blood, and he went for it.
He smelled blood, and he didn't hesitate at all. He jumped right back on Cuellar and followed up with that beautiful jab, looping left hook that came from his backhand. It didn't go right down the pipe. It came looping around and caught Cuellar right on the chin.
What does Akui have left in the tank? Has Teraji emptied the tank? Big left hook. This is unbelievable stuff here in the 12th round. Look at Kenshiro, and this will be stopped! The amazing boy, King Kenshiro, king of the flyweights.
I think on Emiliano's birthday as well, so now there's a little bit of blood on the right eye, or is that from the nose of Gio? Nice right uppercut there from Emiliano. Quick combination, and that left hook lays out Gio Gonzalez.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The fight is done.
Nasty.
The fight is done. Emiliano said, my left hand is a weapon. And Tim, he unsheathed that left hook here in the second round. And that was something to behold.
You see him take his drops his knee, comes up with a jab, in close, too close, uppercut, gets hit with a shot. His head is down. That's what it is. His head is down. He never saw the punch coming. Head down, leaning over his knee. Here it is. Their jab, different angle right here. Head down. Up, holding that phone right there. Never saw it coming. Comes up, swings the right hand. No responsibility after throwing that right hand with defense. Here it is. And that is so fast. Sweeping. That's a beautiful knockout. That is a beautiful knockout. You see the feet, the way they crumble behind them. Oh, my goodness. Quickly like that, combination form. They're lightning fast, and they very hard.
No holding the hitting, no holding the hitting. Get off his head.
And they beautiful looking.
Look, now he's hurt again.
Beautiful look.
How will Johnson capitalize on Castaneda having his hands down and being winded from those shots downstairs?
That's what I'm talking about.
There it is.
What I'm talking
That's
about.
how you make a man take a knee.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about right there, ladies and gentlemen.
7, 8. You okay, Kendo? Walk to me. You sure you want to continue? Hands up.
Kendo's as tough as they come.
He's tough as they come,
can just continue to dig downstairs and make him make a decision tonight about how much he's willing to take, and that's it.
Great performance.
Tiger Johnson at 147 pounds is a different animal.
A different animal. Great performance by the young Tiger Johnson right here. Great performance.
You're good?
Sometimes you just gotta take the fight out of your opponent. And that's exactly what Tiger Johnson did.
All those punches he took in that last round, man, it's just a matter of time right now before Shushu land the perfect shot to end this fight. Look, I don't like the legs of Vivas. They're not stable. They're very unstable.
And there's nothing behind his shots right now because the legs are gone.
Legs are gone.
Look, what a lead right from Shushu Carrington. And now he's just going to let Vivas walk right into something. And there he is. That's a good stoppage from Lopez Jr. He wasn't throwing punches, and the referee steps in at just the right time.
Just moving. You know, you can take advantage of your opposition's aggression. You know, Shushu's extremely smart fighter. He knew that Vivas was going to do most of the work for him. You see him here land the trap right there, high guard, and he pulled right there with that right hand, catching him as he was coming in. Double impact. You see the legs of Vivas right there. Little shaky. Raul Cais Jr. did a great job right there in saving Vivas.
And with his back on the ropes, that's not where Cuevas wants to be. That's why you saw him spin into the middle of the ring, center of the ring. Oh,
there it is.
Left hook. Partially blocked. Ooh, that's a lead right in the left drop. Cuevas in the back of the corner.
3, 4, 5. Derek, look at me. 6, 7, 8. Derek, look at me.
He don't want to be here.
Look at me, Derek. You want to go?
He don't want to be here. He done it.
Look, the body language and the reaction from Derek Cuevas set it off. He was hurt earlier this round, and this combination sent Cuevas to the canvas, and even though he got up to him, there was no intent to continue fighting because he did not answer the instructions of Thomas Taylor.
Norman right there, check hook. He saw his man loading up for a left hook of his own. Again, Cuevas, that's his favorite punch as well. Norman just staying disciplined, keeping his feet underneath him, not lunging, just making him pay as he comes in. Check this out. Boom, and this is the finish right here. Doing a good job right there, going around the guard and then coming in with a swivel jab right there to create that knockdown. But that left hook right there, that's what started everything. Coming around that jab. Good swivel jab right there to send Cuevas to the canvas, baby. You know what? Cuevas tonight, I mean, look, when he got hit with that first left hook, he never recovered from that.
Yeah, these short shots on the inside.
They're taking her toll.
You're starting to see, I think, Ray, the body language of Ngamissengue starting to change. Not the level of determination.
But he's trying, man.
He's trying. But Janibek is just on another level on the inside. Big left hand! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Now it's going to end real quick. But he wants to do it. That's it.
And that is it.
Yeah.
Good night from Kazakhstan. Janibek, still the unified middleweight champion.
Just right there. But look at Inoue. Inoue is going after him. Taking every shot he can. Oh! That's the punch that's separated from the senses.
Take a look, another look at it here.
Right there. Bing! That's it. Eyes went in the back of the head. That's it.
I mean, Ngamissengue was knocked out twice on his feet.
Yes. He was out
and
on
still
his feet.
wanted to get up.
Yes.
In this fight, and that's the punch that I believe that he can do some damage with against the young Vargas.
That's a straight right from Emiliano, and we talked about the maturity, and he says, look, the biggest improvement I've seen in myself, the straight right hand and the left hook combination.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me. Ven aquí. ¿Está bien? Okay.
He said, I'm listening to my dad. I'm listening to my mentor. I'm letting them guide me. But you see the explosiveness of Emiliano Vargas. And now it's a right-left hook combination that sends down Leon for the second time. And the fight is being called off as Leon crawls over the ring.
Here it is. Had his head in a bad spot. Let me see. Just moving his head. trying to get some head work, some good head movement, you know, trying to move his head off the line. But you see the double jab just to close the distance right there, and he lined up that right hand as he was pulling back to his right side, trying to load the right hand. Look, here it is again. Oh, actually, this is the second knockdown at the end of the fight. Coming around that guard. Oh, and then coming up the middle with that uppercut. Beautiful shot right there. Excellent timing, excellent placement by the young Vargas. Nice little feint downstairs. Again, coming around the guard and splitting the guard after that, man. Look, it doesn't get any prettier than that. Oh, goodness. That uppercut.
He's got to get out of that position in that neutral corner because that uppercut's going to be there all day.
All day. Just one place body shot on the liver. That's all it's going to take.
Bernardo, what are they saying in the corner of Vazquez?
Look, Luis, Antonio Cabello told me we knew we had to weather the early storm, and we just have to stay consistent on the inside.
Weather the early storm. This thing's been like a hurricane going through the desert here in Vegas for 6.5 rounds. Body shot, uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. He knows it. He's going after it. Body shot, raining down straight right hands. This thing is over. Espinoza just gets better, 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 and wins by TKO.
But look at this right here, the finish. He knew he had his man hurt. Just a matter of time. 3 uppercuts. Blind him with that lead hand right there. Has his man in the right position right there and just teeing off. Forcing the ref to step in to stop the action. Great work right there. Great experience by Espinoza. That left hook right there, as he stopped, he flicked the jab out there and came around that guard, came around that elbow with that left hook. That started it all right there. That was the beginning of the end. Inoue made the adjustments. See, that's a high boxing IQ. He got hit with that shot. Now he's very aware of it now, Tess. And Cardenas has yet to land that same shot again that he landed in the second round.
Body shot, right hand. He's in trouble again. Here in this 8th round, it's all Inoue, and it's all over. Inoue is great in 8.
Oh my gosh. What a finish by Naoya Inoue again. When he knows he has his man hurt, when he can feel that he's not giving any kind of resistance, he goes in for the kill. At this point, it was just a matter of time. Inoue knows it. He felt it before he even stepped out during the round. Again, too much firepower. I don't care. He doesn't care. Yeah, you drop me. However, guess what? I'm going to drop and stop you as well. This is what greatness looked like, Tess. This is what greatness looked like. This is what the pound-for-pound fighters in the game supposed to be doing.
WBO welterweight champion Brian Norman Jr. and a very game, but right now outgunned Jin Sasaki. Hope you're enjoying everything so far here. We're loving calling it for you. Good body shot by Norman.
Oh! Oh, he's out cold! Out cold!
A gigantic left hand by Brian Norman
Oh, that's
Jr.
a showstopper.
No bother counting. Get the doctor. Unbelievable knockout from Brian Norman Jr. Wow.
What a shot from the champion. Left hook right on the button.